It's hard to imagine the pain and the agony and the devastation that suicide brings to those that are connected to that person. It reminds us that we don't live our lives in a vacuum. That act reminds us that everything we do touches somebody, even the most marginalized and alone person that chooses to take their life, it affects somebody. And I have seen some very well-meaning Christians say some very poorly chosen words in times of grief and crisis for families. And our intentions are pure and noble, and we want to bring comfort to those who are hurting. I would remind the believer that one of the most incredible things that you probably use to describe your best friend in the world is not, man, I love them because they talk so much. It's usually, I love them because they're such a good listener and they're there for me. One of the greatest things that you can give a family who is going through the incredible, unimaginable trauma of suicide that's affected their family is just to be there. Don't try to explain it. Don't try to figure it out. Don't say more than you need to say, because the reality is you don't know and you don't understand. Some of the things not to say in crisis situations, almost regardless of the crisis, but I understand what you're going through, or this has got to be tough on you. And we've even learned one thing with our chaplain ministry that we don't say, how you doing? Because it puts the person on edge, like, what do you mean, how am I doing? How do you think I'm doing? A better response might be, how are you holding up? Because it lets them know that you know there's pain involved. Just be there. Just be there. Don't try to figure it out. Read scriptures from Psalms or pick some comforting scriptures that have comforted you in times of crisis, but don't say more than you are qualified to say in situations like this.